Hang up. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture.
They are
They're
the same picture. What's up, my nerd friends? Today, we are going to review Azure. First, they're giving us Allura, which is a flat crony, and now they're giving us the big booba Gura. Not saying I'm complaining because I am a shrimp. If you don't know, Gura is a VTuber from Hololive EN, and if you don't know about them, I'm so sorry. You are missing out on some good stuff. So I have already read through her kit, and I gotta say, she is very stacked. No, not about that. It's her active skill and her chain combo. And of course, her equipment is very strong as well, which I will talk about. Now, firstly, she is a water detonator, of course, holding a big ass sniper. Of course, she's a detonator, right? What's she gonna do? Just using the sniper to smack people? Dog, man, always going to bamboozle us. And actually pretty fit as well because that's her entire kit. So her stat is 3185 attack, on the low side on a damage focused character, but there's a but. When we talk about her equipment, it will change a lot. Defense and health wise, actually on the high end side, pretty decent. And let's talk about her active skill, Cerulean Mirage. So she can choose any traversable tile to project a Cerulean Mirage, which can be used to perform Mirage Strike or Mirage Transformation each round. Immediately trigger Mirage Strike that deal 2.5x damage if there is already a Mirage on the selected tile. And the Mirage Strike is deal 200% damage to enemies within 12 tiles in a diamond shape. And the Mirage Transformation is convert the tile it is on to blue. And the range is increased to 2 surrounding cluster if the Mirage is standing on a blue tile, which is, I guess, somewhat relevant. Now keep in mind, the Mirage Strike only attack a big target once. It's not a detonator style damage dealing abilities, so even though it might seem like insane, it's like Franco, kind of Franco from Battle. And speaking of Battle, she actually share a lot of similarity with Battle, both being a water detonator and both being a 1 cooldown preemptive strike unit. The difference, however, at least that's what I think so, is Mirage doesn't have a limit. So if you don't know, Battle Francos can only go up to 2 maximum, but in the Cerulean Mirage, it doesn't seem like there is a limit, so you can potentially put up to 6 or even 7 Mirage on a match, depending on how long you stay until the match. So progressively, she just gets stronger and stronger, I think. And I'm not sure if the Mirage will disappear if the monsters step on it. Doesn't say, doesn't mention in here, so I assume no. And can the monster occupy the tile Mirage is on so that Mirage will not functioning correctly? Honestly, there's a lot of testing needed for this character, Azure. Definitely would need to test it out to confirm a lot of things. Just seeing it right now, I'm not too sure. And Dog is known to have really bad translation. Remember Momo and Anzu last time? Yeah. So on paper, she is actually much better than Battle because the ability to stack more than 2 Mirage on the battlefield. And the Mirage actually do a bit more damage as well, so 200%, and Battle only able to do 180%. But Azure also have the another function of converting the tile to blue, and it says that the Mirage will perform Mirage Transformation each round. So potentially they will just stand there and convert the tile to blue every round. I think that's how they works. If the Mirage don't disappear, I don't even know if they last like 1 turn or whatever. Like Benny and Kuro has that kit where, you know, she can summon Kuro on a spot and Kuro will do chain combo, whatever, and then Kuro will go away after that round, right? But because of the second line that says immediately trigger a Mirage Strike that do 2.5 multiplied damage if there is already a Mirage on the selected tile, it's safe to assume the Mirage at least will stay for more than 2 turns because this line will be useless if the Mirage go away right after the turn. So yeah, I don't think you'll use this active skill on existing Mirage because sure you get another strike of damage, but you'll be missing out on the blue tile conversion, right? Actually, I think I just realized that after I explaining Benny and Kuro. Maybe I have to test her out, of course. She can only have 1 Mirage on the battlefield maximum, and the reason why you want to trigger the Mirage on the same Mirage is because, well, if you place the Mirage on another location, then the first Mirage will disappear. At least that's how I think it is. To make her somewhat balanced, I think it is more likely that you can only place maximum 1 Mirage because of the chain combo, the Nitro Storm. So the Nitro Storm at 2 chain, she already have a Diamond Shade, which is insane. Very little character have that. Most of the character on 2 chain can only go up to like 1 in cluster, or like some of the weird ones like a plus shape. But for Azure, 2 chain is already diamond shape. That is crazy. And also will cast a tier 1 chain combo once at the Cerulean Mirage location. And as for the 9 chain and 12 chain, of course it's the same thing. Pretty much just the damage multiplier is higher, and we have the radio shape and the dual surrounding cluster, which is my favorite chain combo pattern as always. It's the best one. It's the most reliable one, and you hit big monster the highest amount of damage as well. And the Cerulean Mirage will also cast the tier 1 chain combo once, which is, you know, great. Extra damage. I'm not complaining, right? It's like a Benny and Kuro, but the ability is always active if you can place it right. And most of the time for bosses as well, if you don't like make the monster move too much, you can pretty consistently do the double chain combo damage, like quote unquote double. Yeah, pretty strong. And the equipment skill, the Azure attack is increased by 20% if within 2 surrounding cluster of Cerulean Mirage. This is also quite strong because it makes Azure from a 3185 attack unit to a 3822 attack unit. Wow, that is a insanely high amount of attack for a detonator. And this equipment is not too hard to manage as well. Just being at the range of the Mirage is, I mean, yeah, it's kind of tricky sometimes, but most of the time, you probably already planned it out where you want to be anyway. So you just place it near where you want to end up, right? And most of the time, you're just going to get that 20% increase buff, and it's like you don't even need to do much to achieve it. Azure definitely seems very, very strong, but again, I think I need to test her out to see if the Mirage actually can be more than 1 or not. If there's more than 1, I can assure you she is the best unit in the game, no doubt. Just absolutely bonkers. If there's maximum only 1, I think she still has a place, definitely. Not so sure if it is stronger than a unit like Regal or whatever, but she can do a lot of damage. Not only that, she also have a 1 cooldown conversion ability, which can convert the Tau to blue, or potentially just do some more damage, right? Definitely a very interesting unit, both high damage and the ability to choose where you want to convert a blue Tau on a 1 cooldown basis. Definitely nothing to scoff at. I mean, units such as Unimet is actually already frequently used, even though she is a 3-star. And Azure here can do high amount of damage, can also convert on a 1 cooldown basis. Just absolutely stacked, man. And in Alchemy Star, you want to look for these type of units. Units that are stacked in multitude of ways, can convert, can do high amount of damage. And you know what? Throw some healing here and there. You make the perfect units, right? Units such as like Charon can push enemy, can convert. I mean, not really convert. He does reset, but it's kind of convert. And also do massive amount of damage. One of the best unit in the game. Michael can teleport, can do high damage, can do percentage damage. One of the best unit in the game. Azure conversion and a select one as well. Remember Hero, she can do it twice and also do damage. And she herself do high amount of damage as well. So Azure definitely a very, very strong unit. Don't look down on her, and pair her with maybe Bethlehem. You can select like 5 tiles anywhere on a single turn. Pretty cool. If your water team is not like super stacked, I definitely recommend you to summon for her. And especially you would need like 1 copy of good detonators. Or maybe you just don't have Regal yet. Definitely consider to go for Azure. And personally for me, I like my short, you know. I like Gura quite a bit. I am a shrimp myself, and her design really reminiscent of her. I might be summoning for her, and stay tuned for the summoning video. With that out of the way, I'm gonna give her a preemptive score 8 out of 10. High damage dealer, fantastic chain combo, and the ability to convert blue tile wherever you want. And you don't even need to do much. I mean, the Mirage stays there forever, right? Yeah, Azure is definitely worth. And that's all for this video. Stay tuned for the video where I talk about Roy. Peace.